hello, and welcome to hopefully another edutaining episode of Create Simple Meals. This is either the most dedicated I am or the dumbest thing I've ever done because right now we are in a huge windstorm out here. The roof of the studio is starting to flap, but I said, you know what? I'm coming on, I'm going live anyway. So today we're going to do, I call them big city tacos or city tacos. Y'all have had them before, ground beef tacos. It ain't the traditional Latin style of a taco. It's just what we have in the big city at the hamburger stand. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do them today. So basically the recipe, and you can always go buy some prepackaged taco season, but here on Create Simple Meals, we don't like doing that. So we taking some ground beef. We'll take a little tomato paste, a little bit of water, some chili powder, some cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, oregano, and you can either use a beef bouillon or you can use salt. And that's pretty much it to make these tacos. As always, folks, this show is brought to you by the Self-Employed Tax Guy, the first ever tax company that's built for you. Self Lodge, planning for all your travel needs. For you, by me, creative designs for all your gifts and designs. And by Petty Phrases. When you want to say something with a t-shirt, say it with your chest. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get this oil started right now. Hey, Jean, how you doing? And we're going to go ahead and get started real fast. So, again, first thing we're going to do is brown off this ground beef. Folks, I do apologize if it started getting a little, I'm going to try to talk up as much as I can, but if you hear some banging in the background, here in San Fernando Valley, we are dealing with 60-mile-per-hour winds. And as y'all know, the kitchen studio is outside. All right. But I was determined to go ahead and get this show done tonight, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Now, one thing about these tacos, is actually inspired by one of my fraternal sisters. She makes these tacos whenever they have Taco Tuesday. So much, some of my old bus driving buddies called me up asking when we doing these tacos again. I will confess, mine are not as good as hers, but mine are pretty doggone tasty. All right, so first thing we're going to do here, we're going to start browning off this ground beef. So we're going to just go ahead, put that in that pan. And y'all know me, it wouldn't be Create Simple Meals if I didn't forget something. So give me a second. I'm finna run in the house and get me some water because I need it. I said water, I meant a measuring cup so I can measure some water. Again, if you are just now tuning in, tonight we are doing what I call big city tacos. Those tacos you get at the hamburger stand. Real easy to make. We're browning off some ground beef. After we're done with that, we're going to drain it off. We're going to start adding our seasonings into it, with just a little bit of chili powder, some cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, oregano, a little beef bouillon, and some pepper. Add that water in there, let that simmer on down, and that's going to be the basis of our tacos. And then after that, we're going to fry up some shells and put a little lettuce and tomato on them and call them a day. Again, while you're sitting there waiting, folks, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and a notification bell. Like and follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. As always, tap into us on TikTok. Visit our website, createsimplemeals.com, for all the videos and the recipes, or email me at askme@createsimplemeals.com. And while you're there, if you want to chat with me, hit that chat button, and we can talk directly. Again, folks, just for our technical issues, please let us know if the sound quality is getting too windy. We are dealing with Mother Nature. And Mother Nature always wins. Move this out my way. So now, get y'all kind of shot into the pan there. Now, sometimes when I make these, I ain't gonna lie, I don't drain as much of the grease off as that's probably healthy and should, cause I kind of like that grease kind of running down your elbow, like we did back at what was that, Fred's, one of them hamburger stands we used to go to after school and middle school. But I'm gonna drain this off some today. Make sure I can give my comments. Hey, Adrian, thanks for tuning in. All right, as you see, this is almost browned up, and the good Lord is helping us so far with this wind and ain't getting too crazy out here. But I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous myself. I was like, is this gonna happen today? But thank God it's happening. All right, now y'all know me when it comes to cooking. I don't cook it completely when you're gonna keep on cooking afterwards. So about where this is right now, you still see it's a couple of little pink spots in there, but that is okay. I don't want the beef to get tough. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and drain this off some a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish up what we was doing. All right, done with that. Put this back on. Now, just now tuning in, as the recipe calls for, we've already browned off our ground beef. We're now going to season it with my own personal taco seasoning, as you see there on the screen. So let's go ahead and add in. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Add in just a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of cumin. We're going to add everything about a half a teaspoon or so of onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of oregano, and that beef bouillon that I told y'all about earlier. And after I get me some water in here, mix this up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and add in some tomato paste. Let that go ahead and sit there. And basically, folks, this is the same thing that y'all see when you buy those already, pre-made taco season packages. I just personally have never really found one that I truly, truly like. Grab my. Oh, you're not gonna get out of there, is you? Nope. You know me. I'm gonna do what I got to do. Huh? Hey, Pat, how's everything going? Hope to see you this Friday. Let's go ahead and mix it in. Oh, speaking of Pat, remember that last show I was talking about what to do with the tomato paste? I found me another use for it. All right, so we're going to go and let this simmer down. And once this finishes simmering, folks, we pretty much going to be done with this meal. As always, while you're still in there, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube and hit that notification bell so you know we're on. Like and follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. As always, tap into us on TikTok. Visit our webpage, createsimplemeals.com, for all our recipes and videos, or email me for all your questions at askme@createsimplemeals.com. And while you're there, you can tap on that chat button and chat with me directly. As always, this show is brought to you by the Self-Employed Tax Guy, the first ever tax company that was built from the ground up for you and me. Self-Lodge Planning. So for all your future group and individual travel needs, please hit us up. For all your gift ideas, please contact For You by Me Creative Design. And all for your t-shirts, please hit up Petty Phrases. So when you got something to say, you can say it with your chest. All right, this is coming to a nice little simmer. Okay, good. Pat, yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to this thing. So for chicken tacos, you can buy already ground up chicken, but if you're gonna ground it up yourself, or you just want the whole pieces, I highly recommend thigh meat. My wife ain't a big fan of thigh meat or dark meat in general, but for the most juiciest and tender pieces and the most flavorful, I absolutely recommend thigh meat. If you get ground up turkey, ground up chicken, that's already usually chicken breast that they ground up in there. But if you're going to do it yourself, I highly recommend thigh meat. It's funny, I was thinking about ground chicken and turkey earlier today. You know, it's always this debate on whether or not you supposed to wash your chicken. Some people say yes, some people say no. The FDA say don't. Those of us that grew up like me, you wash it. But then after thinking, do you wash your ground beef? Do you wash your ground chicken? Do you wash your ground turkey? It kind of makes sense that you probably ain't supposed to be washing chicken. Even though we do it, you are, according to the FDA, not supposed to do that. All right, I'm going to let that thicken up a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of, it's bubbling quite nicely, but we want that tomato paste to go and keep there and dance nicely with everything else and thicken up a little bit. So maybe about 2 or 3 more minutes. And then I'm going to start on making these shells. Alrighty, here again, if you're just now to show that recipe again, we've already ground off some ground beef. We drained that. We added in our seasoned mixture, which was just a little bit of chili powder, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, oregano, salt or beef bouillon, a little bit of black pepper. After that's done, we put a little water and tomato paste in this. We're letting that cook down. As soon as this is done, we're gonna fry us up a few shells. And prep these tacos, and then we're going to go and sign off and get to eating. All right, that is about good enough, folks. So let me go ahead and move this off to the side. You know, I used to have, I'm going to put it behind me because I don't know where my trivet is that I had out here. So I'm going to move this behind me real quick. And I'm going to get to frying off these shells. You need a favor, give me a pair of tongs. This by far is absolutely positively not the healthiest of meals. But you can make it healthy by, let's say, using the leaner meat like a chicken or a turkey. To be honest, you can even use a ground lamb if that's your thing. Gonna let this get hot, then we're gonna start frying off a couple of these tortilla shells. Now, I use corn. You can use flour. I've actually had flour before, but when I fry mine, as you will see, I ain't frying them to form them. I'm just frying them to get that kind of greasy, malleable texture to them. Take out a couple of these. How many things at 1, 2, 3, 4? I ain't gonna fry all 4 of these. Move this out my way for now. But let me go and zoom in. Now, obviously, you fry your shells the way you want to fry your shells. For me, I'm not frying them that long. I just really want to just start to get them crispy. And actually, that one's almost a little bit too crispy for me. Gonna take that one out. I'm gonna do 4 of these real quick, folks. Now, I know that seems like, why so quick? Well, that's actually how I like them. But if you do want to fry them and fold them to like make a more of a form taco, you can kind of hold it off just a little bit. Don't let it completely close on you. Fry one side and then just to get that crease in the middle. Just enough to get it warm. And then fry your other side. We're going to see how that one forms up. I'm going to do one more. Turn this down a little bit. This must be the healthy person taco. All the grease that came out of this one. Or the healthier person. All right, and that is simply it. So we're going to go ahead and move this out of my way. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, so this is my little... One of my little influencer things, a little taco holder. Truth be told, that's one of the reasons I want to do this show. I want to use my little fancy dancy taco holder. Uh-oh. And we're going to put one more in there. Grab me a spoon. I'm about to make these for Kalish one day. See how she if she tell me I'm on point with it. Oh, and I meant to post this up. I get some very good surprises every now and again. So one of the viewers watched the show last week of the shrimp corn stew, and they made it this Sunday. Sent me a bunch of videos of the folks at their house eating it. They absolutely positively loved it. Really made me feel good. So I say that to say this. If you do create some of the recipes here on Crazy for Meals on your own at your house, please send us a shout out. Either not text message, instant message, or you can send us an email, upload a video. I'm going to try to get those videos uploaded for next week if I can. But that really made my heart smile when I saw them eating my or making my recipe and then eating it. Now, this is not a pretty plate, folks. Huh? You think it is? My cousin Whitney of Simone's Kitchen ATL probably be like, dude, you still don't do your plating right, do you? I deliberately didn't put no lettuce on that one, because that's the one I'm eating right now. I'm not a big fan of lettuce, folks. And there you have it. Gonna zoom in. There you have it. Kind of a messy plate, but it's gonna be a good plate. Let's go and give this a try, because this wind is not gonna hold up too much longer for us. So let's go ahead and try this one. My daughter gonna say she wants some avocados and pico de gallo, but she ain't getting that. Again, folks, you see a very quick meal. Something you can come home from work, throw together real fast. I guarantee your children will like it. Please, folks, as always, subscribe to us on YouTube and hit that notification bell so you know when we're on. Follow us and like us here on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. My daughter's working on it, so please tap into us on TikTok. Visit our webpage, createsimplemeals.com. If you have any questions, you can email me at askme@createsimplemeals.com or hit that chat button on the webpage and you can hit me directly. Until next week, when God willing, the wind will not be so crazy, and we can not be rushing so much. Join us here on Create Simple Meals. Remember, when it comes to cooking, we absolutely positively only have 3 rules. You must have a passion, you must have patience, and you must be willing to practice. I will see you folks right back here again next Tuesday.